Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Antec skeleton case. What's included is the product overview, 2 cable ties, screws, motherboard standoffs, a 92mm fan, and 4 3.5-inch device mounting plates. This case has an open air design and is really intended for reviewers, testers, or anyone who's swapping hardware a lot. Being able to easily and quickly install or remove computer components is fantastic. This case sports a silver and black theme, is made from plastic and steel, and the overall design is very futuristic and eye-catchy. This case consists of 2 parts, the frame and the component tray. The component tray is where the main computer hardware components like the motherboard, drives, and power supply gets installed. At the top there is a massive 250mm multi-LED fan which blows cool air down onto the hardware components. Note though that this fan is fixed and can't be repositioned. The fan speed can be adjusted from a low, medium to high position using this switch. Also, the fan's LEDs can be set to alternate colors or set to a preferred color or turned off using this button. On the front panel is the power switch, reset switch, hard drive activity LED, and the power LED is on the power switch. Here's the FireWire port, 2 USB 2 ports, an external serial ATA port, as well as a headphone and microphone jack. At the front left is where up to 2 5.25-inch drives can be installed, and at the right is where up to 2 hard drives can be installed. Also, the included 92mm fan snaps onto the component tray, and this provides cooling for the hard drives. Installing a hard drive only requires one included round black-headed screw which gets attached on the left front side of the hard drive. Then just simply slip the hard drive into place. Note that an optical disk drive can also be secured in the same fashion, except you got to use a silver round-headed screw on the right front side of the optical disk drive, and then just simply slip the drive into the drive bay. And if you want to release them, just press here for the optical disk drive, and for the hard drives, press on this side. Both the left and right side panels have ventilation and can be easily removed for greater access. Removing the left side panel will give you access to optional screw holes for the 5.25-inch drive bays, and removing the right side panel will also give you access to the optional screws which can be used to secure the hard drives on the right side of the case. Note the rubber that's on both the left and right side panel, and this is to prevent vibrations. Also, up to 4 additional hard drives can be installed, 2 on each side panel, using the included 3.5-inch device mounting plates. Just screw the plate onto a hard drive and simply place the hard drive onto the side panel. And note that each mounting plate has rubber, and again, this is to prevent vibrations. At the back of the case are 8 expansion slots. I would have preferred an aluminum or steel expansion bar to plastic because it would have been a bit stronger. And please don't use this expansion bar as a handle. Rather, lift from the top. A standard ATX power supply can be easily installed in this removable power supply cage. And note that there are 4 rubber supports to prevent vibrations. This case fits mini ITX, micro ATX, and standard ATX form factor motherboards. Since the component tray simply slides out by unscrewing 2 spring-loaded thumb screws, there's plenty of room to work. And the motherboard tray can be removed by unscrewing 3 screws. Also note this very large hole in the motherboard tray, and this is for accessing the heatsinks or water blocks mounting hardware. Since many heatsinks and water blocks require mounting hardware to be installed on the back side of the motherboard, this hole means you won't have to remove the motherboard if you wish to remove the heatsink or water block. This is extremely handy and an enormous time saver. This case also fits video cards that are 11 inches in length. At the bottom are 4 soft rubber feet which have excellent anti-vibration properties and won't scratch the surface. Now have a listen to the stock cooling, first at the low speed. Medium speed. And at the high speed. This case is definitely not for everybody, but being a reviewer, I absolutely adore this case. Although I do have a few issues with the case that hopefully they'll improve in the next revision of this case. One of them being that expansion bar at the back. It shouldn't be plastic, it should be steel or aluminum. Also, I'd like to see the frame entirely aluminum or steel. As well, that top 250 millimeter fan, if it was repositionable and or removable, that would be fantastic. And some people might have issues with EMF radiation, considering it's an open case. But overall, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.